friends, this is Kristen from the Pros and Cons team, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about the pros and cons of making sugar cookies at home versus making them or buying them and then decorating them. So I got this idea when I was in charge of an activity at my church for the little kids, and we were going to decorate sugar cookies. And at first, I was just going to buy the sugar cookies and call it good, and then the kids would decorate them. But when I called a bakery, I was shocked to find that they charged about 50 cents for a 3-inch cookie and 75 cents for a 4-inch cookie. And I was like, wait, no, I can't, no, that's too much money. That's insane. And so I ended up making my own. So that leads to the first pro. It is significantly cheaper to make your own sugar cookie. And I actually have a chart linked in the description below that you can check out the prices of at the time that it would have been to make the sugar cookies from scratch versus buying it at this bakery. And of course, prices right now are skyrocketing even more. So on both ends, it probably would go up. But it was insane how much I saved by making a batch of sugar cookies. It was insane to me. Another pro of making the sugar cookies is I feel like homemade sugar cookies are just better. You can choose what recipe you want to follow, what like ingredients you're gonna add, but they taste better. I don't know. That's just maybe me. But my mom also has a really good sugar cookie recipe, so that's probably it's. I have never had a sugar cookie that is nearly as good as those. I really like them, especially if they're with milk. So that is something that is a pro. Another pro is I feel like it's you can create what shapes you want. With the bakery I called, they did sugar cookies, but you just were gonna get a 3-inch circle or 4-inch circle, and it's like we were decorating Christmas cookies. So I was able to cut out some trees and some gingerbread men and some stockings, and it was way fun because then you get to actually decorate shapes that are just not just circles. So that was another pro of making my own sugar cookies. Okay, moving on to the cons. It can be a lot of work. Sugar cookies are probably a little more work than most cookies because you have to roll it out, cut it. A lot of times you have to refrigerate the dough beforehand, and it's just more work than going and buying a bunch of sugar cookies. Another con is it makes a mess, especially because you're with flour, you're putting out on the table, and it can be a lot of work. Also, it may not always turn out as you want. Um, I remember I left a batch in the oven too long, and so some of my sugar cookies were a little too brown, but it was fine. It was just something that you wouldn't have gotten if you went to the bakery because they will get you the right amount of cooking time, because if they don't do it the right time, they're going to throw out the cookies. So that's something else that is a pro to buying the sugar cookies. You don't have to even worry about it getting overcooked, or if you miss an ingredient and stuff like that, or if you're just one of those people that cannot bake and it feels like everything you bake fails. I've definitely had goes of that where I feel like everything I've tried to bake fails, then maybe it would be a better option just to go buy the sugar cookies. So these are some of the pros and cons that I have thought of. If there are additional pros and cons that you would like to add, please leave them in the comments below, and you can check out more pros and cons linked in the description below. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.